This week we come with a very special video to share with you the wonders that await you in the cultural landscape of Gideo, in southern Ethiopia. Every year, UNESCO adds new sites to its World Heritage List. A committee composed of 21 countries makes proposals and, according to criteria established in advance by the organization, selects the sites to be recognized that year. These places can be historical, cultural, natural areas, among others. This category emerged from a UNESCO initiative in 1959 to protect the archaeological remains of Abu Simbel in Egypt, after the government's decision to build the Aswan Dam on the Nile River. The rising water level threatened to erase these valuable sites forever. UNESCO, with the help of other countries, successfully relocated the most important temples and archaeological remains in the area. This phenomenon was repeated in other countries where various sites needed assistance for their preservation. Gradually, this led to the creation of a UNESCO category to identify which sites deserve budget and attention, as unfortunately, it's not possible to focus on all places of cultural, historical, or natural significance simultaneously. Currently, there are more than 1,001 sites in 167 countries with the World Heritage category. In September 2023, during the 45th session of the UNESCO International Committee of World Heritage Sites held in Saudi Arabia, the title was granted to 42 new sites, including the cultural landscape of Gideo in southern Ethiopia. This becomes the 11th site in Ethiopia to receive this recognition. If you want to know what the other 10 sites in the 4 intangible World Heritage of Ethiopia are, write the word heritage in the comments. This way, we'll know you're interested, and we'll work on a video exclusively to explain them. The big question is, what makes this hidden site in the heart of sub-Saharan Africa so appealing to the international community? This place is located on the eastern edge of the Great Rift Valley in Ethiopia, on the steep hills of the Ethiopian highlands. Here, people cultivate various layers of crops, including large trees that protect a plant scientifically known as Ensed ventricosum and locally called false banana, which is their main food source. This plant deserves an exclusive video to discuss its multiple benefits and its significant importance, not only in Ethiopia but also in the central part of Africa. According to FAO studies, a small plot with 40 to 60 of these plants can fully feed a family of up to 6 members. In addition to Ensed, the people of Gideo cultivate coffee. They have a deep understanding of how to care for local forests, and their agricultural and subsistence production system is based on agroforestry, which means maintaining a balanced relationship between agricultural production and forest conservation. Trees and shrubs are fundamental in their production system and are at the core of their culture. This bears an interesting similarity to many Latin American communities, such as those in central and southern Mexico and, of course, our brothers in Brazil. This similarity is undoubtedly due to their tropical climate and mountainous, rugged geography on both sides of the world. On the cultivated mountainsides, there are special forests that people use for conducting religious rituals. At the mountaintops, you can find groups of large stone monuments that are of great importance to the Gideo and are cared for by the older members of the community. It's essential to note that the Gideo people do not practice either Christianity or Islam, as is the case with the majority of Ethiopia. Instead, they follow their own religion and have a calendar and time measurement system that are entirely independent but quite similar to those of their relatives, the Oromo people. Their system is based on cycles of 70 years, marked by the agricultural seasons of planting, harvesting, and rainfall. As an ancient society dedicated to agriculture and deeply connected to nature, Their way of understanding the universe makes sense. Their New Year, called Dararo and celebrated in September, is a period of happiness and a desire for prosperity. It signifies the transition from times of hardship to times of prosperity, marking the end of the harvest season. During this celebration, they invoke their god Gideo, the supreme god and creator of the entire universe. For the Gideo people, their god is the source of all happiness and prosperity in the world. They believe that all human beings are equal because they are all created by Gideo, the one god and creator in the universe. In addition to its edible forests and beautiful traditions, another wonder that can be appreciated in this enchanting land is the more than 6,000 mysterious stone monoliths scattered throughout its territory. Recent studies suggest that they were built around the 1st century AD. Although many of the monoliths have fallen and are no longer adorned, some still feature intricate faces and anthropomorphic designs carved into the stone that can be seen today. Little is known about why or how these monoliths were constructed, but when combined with the intricate wooded landscape of southern Ethiopia, they make you feel as if you are in a fairy tale. It is one of the least studied archaeological sites in the world, yet one that holds many secrets. Evidence suggests that the ancient inhabitants of this area traded with people from Kenya over 300 kilometers away to obtain obsidian for creating these magnificent statues. Thus far, the archaeological community has concluded that these mysterious monoliths serve two purposes: to commemorate the transfer of power from one generation to the next, or to record and celebrate the achievements of the group. The Gideo region, in southern Ethiopia, is replete with green landscapes, rivers, lakes, forests, and an endless array of cultural wonders, supported by centuries of knowledge and traditions passed down from generation to generation. It is a lesser-known land, filled with mysteries, and undoubtedly a place that will provide you with unique life experiences. The best time to visit this area is between September and March, after the rainy season, and you can enjoy the fabulous New Year festival, known in the Gideo village as Dararo. If you'd like to learn more about incredible places to visit in Ethiopia and Africa, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Your support means a lot to us. You can also get in touch with us through our social media channels to obtain more information about exciting tours in English and Spanish, and everything you need to know for your stay in Ethiopia. As always, it's an honor, a pleasure, and a joy to share our culture with you every week. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.